So hi, this is a reversed version of my project code demo. So firstly, I will introduce you some of the background. So we have ECS server which has been developed by Aliyun, and it has a public IP 8.14033.222, and this actually is a virtual server by Ali. And I will use this server to set up at a backend server. So for this backend server, it can be controlled by its upper layer server called the Nginx server, which will be used for the load balancing. So basically, we need to configure it. So we need to connect it first. So we use the application called Putty. So in this Putty, we need to log in our server, and you can see the public IP is 8.140.33.222, and the port is 22. So here we log in it, and we log in as a root, and then we click the password for our server. And you can see here it has been already loaded and logged into the server. So what we need to do is firstly install and to update all this kind of things. So I will briefly show you HTTPD, and we have already done this kind of things. So maybe we need to install the HTTPD, and this one, and you can see nothing to do because actually we have started and has been loaded on our system, and we need to use sudo systemctl and status HTTPD to see what the HTTPD of the Apache server actually is done. And actually, according to the information, it has been active and running. And this one has a memory use of 33.4 million bits, so it will not dramatically influence our server information. Then we will need to check what this one actually has been done and be used, and we can here first come to the configuration file, which is called etc, and we list all the files here, and we have HTTPD here. So we cd HTTPD, and we see which file is actually here. Okay, so maybe this network error, so please wait. Okay, so we can see here we have a config loader, and we log in it, and we need to httpd then .config. And this one, actually, you can see here we have listened to the port 8080. So this one means that each time we log into the server, with this Apache server is set it for the process which has been labeled as 8080. So for example, here we have some 8.140.333.222 is actually our public IP, and then we go to the 8080 port. We then directly loaded to the HTTP server page, or also known as Apache page. And this one, actually, we also have some files in the Apache page which has show us so that this server has been perfectly set like this one. We have some files which shows that this one has works. And And another thing basically we have done here is the configuration of the net data. So the net data actually is a platform or another kind of services provided by Python, and this one actually can be used for the current surveillance of your system. So basically what we need to do here is like then yum install install and dlib develgcc and make git auto-conf and then autogen and auto make and pkg config, and actually it has been done and we need to download it. Basically after downloading it we can actually see what it is and what it has been done. So here I will not wait for here because I have already downloaded, and I will just briefly show the output of this kind of things. Like we go to our web page, the URL server, and then we click the port number like that, and then we have been directly loaded to net data. So in this net data we can actually detect different performance of our server, like the load information and other things like the CPU usage or memory usage, a different kind of things, and also it can provide us with some API so that we can use it and pick up the data. Like here is the CPU usage of our current public IP server, and the load information, and the IO information. All of these things were pretty important for us. And another thing is to directly access to the server and the server's basically the server's data, like the chart. So what the chart actually is the system.cpu, and this one, by doing like that, we can actually export all this load data and to see it as a CSV file. So it will be really easier for us to do some data analysis on this kind of things. And we can also export not only the CPU usage data but also the load information. Like here we have a load information. Oh, sorry, it's not load U, it's load. Yes, and we have our current load information, and then we also have something like the IO information. Most of these three factors are really important in the future analysis and the future determination of how the performance of our current load balancing algorithms has done. And that's all basically. And let me see if it has done. No, as you can see it's pretty slow, so maybe you need to wait, and after that you just open that data services on your desk on your backend server, and you can directly access those kind of resources. And that's all for the code demo part of my part. So basically, thank you.